Okay, hi. Welcome to my channel, or welcome to the video, if anything. I'm Malia, and this video will be a vision board, or how to make a vision board. I don't know what the title is going to be, but you'll read it. This video, I'm teaching everyone how to make a vision board, and I'm so excited because it'll be fun. I don't know. Either way, I was going to make this vision board, and I feel like a lot of people would maybe benefit to learn how to make one. Before we get into step one, I wanted to show you guys the vision boards I made last year. So give me 1 second, I have to figure out how to do this. And record. Is it recording? I think it's recording. Vision boards I made last year, I only made 3, which to me is kind of funny because I've already done one of my sections for my vision board for this year, and I made 3 for just one section. So anyways, crazy. But yeah, so this is the first one. It's just without the titles and everything. So this one, basically I was just showing be graduated. I want to have my bachelor's degree, so there's a lot of graduation pictures. And to get to graduation, I had to be productive and work a lot. So I put little pictures of people in coffee shops or just being productive. And then I also put different books that I wanted to read through the year. And to be honest, I only read 2 of these books, but I did read a lot of other books throughout the year. I just never got to these other ones. So I read The Power of Now and Think and Grow Rich, which I highly recommend for everyone to read. If you're not into any of that stuff, I don't care. I just think it's useful, and I think everyone should read those. So funny. My mom thought I was that black girl with the yellow and everything, which she looks pretty, but it's not me. And she was like, how did you get a picture of you graduating? And I'm like, Mom, that's not me. And this one, I love this one. I don't really know what section or what I would call it, but it was kind of just goals that I wanted for my life. So it was I wanted to cook a lot more. I wanted to cut a lot more whole foods. I wanted to cook more from scratch, homemade pizzas, homemade pastas, more vegetables. And did I do that? Yep. So good. You see balcony pictures because I wanted a balcony when I was moving to Spain. Can I show you something right now? Ta-da! It may not look exactly like the ones I have on there, but that's close enough for me, so I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. It's I didn't have a little table or chairs, but this is in my bedroom. Maybe next year we'll get one for our living area and our bedrooms. Oh, that'd be so cool. And then I also wanted to become a plant person. I don't think I've owned any other plants besides this one. I think I bought some white flowers one time, and that was it. So I said I wanted to be a plant person, and then I was like, that's a lot of work, and then I didn't become one. But after keeping this thing alive, I may do this for next year. I just didn't really care about it anymore. So, and then just me getting wine. Well, that's actually not a picture of me, but I have drank a lot of wine this year. A lot. It's good for you, I think. And then I made a self-care one. This one is just clean and I love. Basically, I wanted to focus on glowy skin, face masks, and then I put a couple pictures of people working out, and then we have this girl meditating, so I wanted to get into meditation, and then lots of little quotes about discipline, self-care, change, best version of yourself, gratitude, all of that. So I put that together. I just love the color scheme of this one, and I did plan that out. So this is the one I made for 2022, and this is my mental and emotional section. Page 1, this one, so I made 2 pages for this. So I made this one and the second one, and I kind of vibe with the second one more just because of the colors and there's lots of quotes in it. But the first one is just simple, and I like simple a lot as well. So I made these 2 that I thought looked really good, and if you don't think so, oh well. And then the last page I put in are books that I want to work on for this year, because I thought that maybe I should make a different section for just books, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, adding it into different things. So I just made a simple grid and just put them in. I keep seeing a lot of TikToks and but honestly just TikToks, because I've been on TikTok a lot, and there's so many different like variations, like vision boards and blah blah blah, and a lot of people will show you how to make them, but it's like not very in-depth. I think a lot of people forget that not everyone is creative. Like, people are creative in like different ways, but not everyone can be like, oh, like right away, like that's what I would do. Some people be like guided, or actually be like step by step, like this is how you do it, or more examples and stuff like that. And if not, I like that. So either way, I'm gonna make the video. Okay, so how this video is going to work, I'm just gonna show you my steps on how I would make a vision board. First step is write stuff down. I wrote stuff in my journal, which I'm not going to share because it's my journal. I made vision boards last year and I didn't write anything down. And then I saw this one girl do a TikTok and she wrote down like different things that she wants to focus on to kind of organize your vision board, which I thought was a lot better idea than just going and just looking up pictures, because that can get kind of overwhelming. Okay, so we're gonna start off with making a list. This will make everything so much easier to follow, and like you won't be as overwhelmed because you have something to look on, you know? Okay, so starting off with making the list, I opened up Google Doc. Personally, I used my journal to write down everything I wanted to organize for this vision board, but just to show you guys, it would just be easier just to type it out. So here I'm writing down 7 aspects that I wanted to focus my vision board on for 2022. So the first one, we have physical. Second is mental/emotional. Third is spiritual. Fourth is career. Fifth is financial. Sixth is love. And 7th is going to be friends. For the vision board that I'm making this video on, the category is going to be physical, and in that category, we're focusing on skin. So we're going to be making a skincare board, and you'll see all of that come later on. Okay, and then under skin, I'm typing out clear, even-toned, glowy skin, and then clean, smooth, moisturized skin. Honestly, I'm not sure why I wrote it like that, but maybe I just wanted to organize it like that. So that's what I'm writing underneath skin for that section. And then I finished some of the other ones, but we're just going to skip on to the habits. So for habits that I want to focus on for my skincare, I want to have a consistent morning and nighttime routine. And I also want to incorporate into my skincare routine more SPF, exfoliators, face masks, eye cream, lip scrubs, lip masks, and a gua sha. I'm really sorry if I didn't say that correctly. But now comes the fun part, looking up pictures. Yay! And then we'll put it all together, obviously. In this part, I'm going to show you how to find pictures and just like keywords that you could search. You can just use Google Images if you want to. You can go on Instagram for inspiration. But personally for me, I love Pinterest. So we're using Pinterest. And also when you're putting a vision board together, would you not want to look at more aesthetically pleasing pictures instead of just random shitty pictures you found on Google? Because personally, I'm not doing that. So you go to your home feed. So once you're at your home feed, you're going to go to the search bar and type out glowy skin. And I chose the darker skin tone because I am black, obviously, and I would want people that look like me on my vision board. And so these are the pictures that popped up. And so I'm just kind of searching around to see what I like and what resonates the most with me, or what I want for my life in 2022 to look like. And so you can create a board, but I already had one created. So you could create a board, name it Vision Board 2022, and then I've been making mine into sections. So I saved mine to the skincare section. I'm repeating the same step for all of the pictures that I'm finding. And if you're still not sure what to search and you're having a hard time finding pictures, click on one of the pictures that's already on your board and scroll down to where it says more like this. And this will give you a lot more options that are very similar to the picture that you just clicked on. And honestly, this is how I find most of my pictures. I just search for a few pictures with a few keywords that I wrote down in my Google Doc or my list that I made in my journal. And then after I find just a few pictures, I just scroll down to more like this and I just make a collection of that. And here I'm starting to find other pictures that aren't just people, Once you have a few pictures that are on your board that are very similar, you want to start finding some other pictures. So anything that kind of catches your eye or that you like, you just add it into your board. And then I ended up doing this part off camera. I didn't show any of it, but I also wanted to add in some products that I want for 2022 to like make my skincare better. So earlier when I listed the habits of I wanted more SPF, face masks, exfoliators, all of that stuff, these are some pictures that I found on Pinterest of the brands or the items that I wanted. So I ended up adding those pictures into my Pinterest board. Okay, in this clip, I'm going to share how to save pictures on Pinterest. So click the three dots and scroll down to download image, and it will download straight to your computer. And for some reason, if you exit out of it or you lose the image for some reason, just go to the three dots and click downloads on Google Chrome. And right there, you can find show in Finder, and then your picture will pop up and you can locate it again. If you don't have Google Chrome, it should still work the same on any browser, or you should just download Google Chrome. Here's the thing. I'm going to use Canva for this vision board video, but I will be using the landing, I think, for my next vision board video. But this is what I've always used. So down below, I have, let's say, for example, so this says Vision Board 2022. This is my mental and emotional vision board. So the design pixels are 1920 by 1080. Okay. So you'd go to create a design, and that is the size of a desktop wallpaper, at least my desktop wallpaper. If you have a different one or a bigger size or whatever, you can just look it up online. You go to upload media, you click on that. And this is where you want to upload all of the pictures that you have for your vision board. So I'm just going to do this to make it faster. I start with my favorite image. That's the first image. I usually like to have one image right in the middle, and I think I'm going to do that one because that just like seems the most like me. And then you want to put pictures around it. So I really like this picture as well. So I think we're going to put that one in the corner. Let's do one of these. We can put that like here. It literally doesn't matter. Like when I make these, I move stuff around so much and I reposition stuff on top of each other and like different things that it literally doesn't matter where you put stuff. You can always change it up. So now we're gonna put the lip mask somewhere. So do you see how this is layering? First of all, I want to make it smaller because it's a lip mask. It doesn't need to be huge. So over layering, you're going to press position and backward. So now it's behind the picture instead of in front of it. And that's how you kind of make that like design. And because it has a white background, I'm going to try and keep it in the back of all the pictures. So that's kind of how I'm going to place the products in the vision board. I did this with my mental and emotional board because I felt like something was missing. And so I'm going to do the exact same thing for the skincare one. So I looked up skincare quotes and I'm just finding ones that I like, that I would like to add to my vision board. Later, you'll see how I format them on Canva. decided to do my outro right now because the sun is setting. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that you are now able to make your own vision board. If you want to copy mine, that's fine. Vision boards on my Pinterest. So if you want to like download them, you can do that. I don't mind. But I do think it's better to make your own. That's something that's for your life specifically, and not copying someone else's because you have your own goals. And so be creative with it. Do whatever you want. But I hope that this video was fun and you learned something. It was informative. And I will be doing another vision board video. And I actually think it's going to be different because I think I'm going to mention this earlier, but I'm using Canva to make my vision boards, but I think I may switch to the landing. I'm not sure what that is, but I was just on TikTok and it popped up and it seems similar, but like more of a space for all these people to like show their vision boards, and like you can see everyone's like different ideas and like what they're creating. So anyways, I will be making another video, but I did hope you enjoyed this one. I hope everyone has had a good holiday, and I hope everyone has a good new year, and there's so much to come in the new year. Let's hope COVID goes away, and if not, I'm gonna cry. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good new year and a good rest of their life. Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't do outros. Okay, bye.